One might have noticed in downtown Houston that there are plenty of construction sites and even people walking around. So we're here to find out why people are suddenly moving downtown and what's with all these construction sites.
So I think Houston is really trying to move that direction because we've increased by 1 million people in the last 2 years. We're really trying to incorporate the cultural melting pot that's here and getting everyone to work together in a more efficient manner. So I think that's like the biggest reason.
As a Houston downtown dweller, one can walk and visit the nearest restaurants, bars, and not only will you experience walkable places, but also the vibrant community that resides within downtown Houston.
Well, I grew up in the Woodlands, so I mean, the Woodlands as kind of like a community is kind of like a bubble. Like you didn't really have to go anywhere. The commute going from the Woodlands to downtown, and at the time I officed out of the Galleria, that commute was hell. Like it was an hour and a half. Well, it was an hour down and about an hour and a half like going back. Like it was just miserable. So the option was to move into the city, which is what I did.
And I'm sure people have heard like I-10 that runs straight through Houston is one of the widest freeways in the United States, and it is because it takes literally 2 hours to get home or to work. And yeah, the high rises are definitely helping that because we're starting to build bike routes, which are non-existent pretty much in Houston right now.
Houston is known for not being super walkable. You know, you have to, I mean, it's built on petroleum, so you have to at least get in your car, drive on a highway to go somewhere. But living here basically, kind of does away with that.
Houston is one of the leading economies in the U.S. As a result, with all these construction sites and with all the jobs pending the completion of these construction sites, there's going to be a lot of restaurants, bars, and even grocery stores.
The one thing that downtown is missing is a grocery store. That is something that I wish that I had nearby. But the fact that they're starting to build a bunch of new office spaces with restaurants and stuff, like this building here is it's supposed to be a Class A building, but it also, like the first and second story, I think is supposed to have like restaurants, shops and stuff like that. Businesses are here, at 5, everybody basically leaves. So essentially at night, all of downtown is just dead. So there's really an initiative from the city to bring more residents to downtown, and that's something that actually drew me as well.
People are moving downtown because of close quarters, the lifestyle, the interaction with people, without ever having just to go in a car to visit all those amenities. One can expect much growth from downtown Houston, and one can expect that Houston will be the most thriving city in the U.S. From UH Video Workshop, this is Max Goldman.